Manchin pulls support from Biden's social policy bill, imperiling its passage. Washington, Senator Joe Manchin III, Democrat of West Virginia, said on Sunday that he was unable to help President Biden's marked $2.2 trillion social well-being net, environment and assessment charge, everything except damning his party's drive to pass the action as composed. "I can't cast a ballot to proceed with this piece of enactment," Mr. Manchin said on Fox News Sunday, referring to worries about adding to the public obligation. "I can't cast a ballot to proceed with this piece of enactment." The remarks from Mr. Manchin, a significant Democratic holdout, managed the most recent, maybe deadly hit to the highlight of Mr. Biden's homegrown plan. With Republicans joined in contradicting the enactment, Democrats expected to get the vote of each congressperson in their party for the action to pass an equitably isolated Senate. For a really long time, Mr. Manchin had crouched secretly with Mr. Biden and his high-ranking representatives trying to get a trade-off. His protests constrained the White House to considerably shorten the extent of the bundle and eliminate specific pieces, including the formation of a perfect power program and an arrangement to boycott new oil penetrating off the Atlantic and Pacific coasts. As ahead of schedule as last week, even as Mr. Biden affirmed that endeavors to pass the enactment had slowed down, he waxed hopeful, saying that discussions with Mr. Manchin would proceed and that he trusted that we will connect our disparities and advance the Build Back Better arrangement. The Senate left for these special seasons this week without finishing work on the rambling bundle, vowing to proceed once representatives reconvened toward the beginning of January. In any case, Mr. Manchin on Sunday seemed to close the entryway on additional meaningful discussions, whining that his associates had been going through months utilizing stunts to cause the enactment to show up less exorbitant rather than really paring it down. "They're simply attempting to make the change for an opportunity to fit the cash or the cash to fit the time," Mr. Manchin said. "They're simply attempting to make the change for an opportunity to fit the cash or the cash to fit the time." His remarks make certain to chafe his Democratic partners, who had expected to pass the enactment this year. It is not yet clear whether they will react by altogether changing the bill with expectations of rescuing something that can pass. "I believe he will have a great deal of disclosing to do to individuals of West Virginia," said Senator Bernie Sanders, the Vermont Free who heads the Senate Budget Committee, requiring a decision on the Senate floor on the enactment notwithstanding Mr. Manchin's remarks. "We've been managing Mr. Manchin for quite a long time, later a seemingly endless amount of a large number of months," he added, talking on CNN's Condition of the Union. "We've been managing Mr. Manchin for quite a long time, later a seemingly endless amount of a large number of months."